The role of culture in international business. Effective handling of the cross-cultural interface is a critical source of a firm's competitive advantage. Managers not only need to develop empathy and tolerance toward cultural differences, but also must acquire a sufficient degree of factual knowledge about the beliefs and values of foreign counterparts. Cross-cultural proficiency is paramount in many managerial tasks, including developing products and services, preparing advertising and promotional materials, preparing for overseas trade fairs and exhibitions, screening and selecting foreign distributors and other partners, communicating and interacting with foreign business partners, negotiating and structuring international business ventures, interacting with current and potential customers from abroad. The following is an interesting video I extracted from YouTube from Dr. Deborah Swallow.
It's a big world, full of difference and diversity. How you see others is influenced by your own cultural perspective, and how others see you is influenced by their cultural perspective. What happens when you speak? Do people from other cultures understand you in the way you intended? And what happens with different cultures in the workplace? How rigid or flexible is their approach to rules? Is formal or informal behaviour expected? And how do different cultures approach timekeeping? In today's global business environment, it is essential to learn how to navigate across different cultural landscapes. You need a good set of tools to do this. You need an understanding of how different cultures trade and do business, an insight into how different cultures communicate, and a clear idea of how different cultures manage people. To be a savvy global traveller, you need to be willing to undertake the journey of understanding other cultures. Develop cultural intelligence so you can communicate confidently across cultures.
So the question is, why does culture matter so much when doing international business? Let's take a look at a few common mistakes people make when doing international business.
If you look the way I'm sitting, I'm pointing the bottom of my foot directly at you, which throughout the Muslim world, throughout the Buddhist world, and several African countries, this is the dirtiest and most unclean part of the body, and I'm pointing it directly at you. Offending you, it's tantamount to cursing you out. Here's another one, the two-handed handshake, which we do in America to show how much we appreciate meeting people.
Very friendly.
Yes. In the Muslim world, in the same worlds I mentioned, this is the bathroom hand.
So how did I do on that test?
Actually quite well. You got 100%.
Oh, yes.
In many countries around the world, giving a thumbs-up sign is an obscene gesture.
You ready to go?
Almost. Just a sec.
It is considered disgusting in Japan to blow your nose and put the handkerchief back in your pocket.
Yes, I'm going to do the sirloin steak, please.
Sirloin? For the entree?
So you thought, because you spoke English, you knew all about speaking correctly in Australia. Well, down under, an entree is an appetizer, not the main course.
I need to talk with you ahead of the staff meeting, if that's all right?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Sure,
no problem.
Yeah. I just wanted to touch base about the presentation.
In Mexico and many other places, it is typical for a conversation to occur between two people close together. It is unfriendly to back away.
so hot outside. Do you have any orange juice? Ah, okay. How about, I know, I saw the lemons outside, lemonade. How about some lemonade? Well, what do you have?
What's the failure of communication here? In Bulgaria, a shake of the head means yes, and a nod means no. Who knew? This is also true in other parts of Eastern Europe and the Middle East.
So how was dinner in my establishment?
Ah, perfect.
In Brazil and many other countries, it is vulgar to make this sign.
In many different countries, it is also rude and strictly taboo to sit on the edge of a desk or a table, to chew gum while having a conversation, marking on books or handling them without care. It is also an insult to take business cards and put them in the back pocket. Seasoned managers attest to the importance of a deep knowledge of culture and language in international business. Managers can achieve effective cross-cultural interaction by keeping an open mind, being inquisitive, and not rushing to conclusions about others' behaviors. Even experienced managers undergo cultural training that emphasizes observational skills and human relations techniques. Skills are more important than pure information because skills can be transferred across countries, while information is often country-specific. To be successful in international business, you should strive for cross-cultural proficiency. Cross-cultural proficiency is categorized by 4 key personality traits: tolerance for ambiguity, perceptiveness, valuing personal relationships, and flexibility and adaptability. As an international student myself, I have learned that it is very important for you to be tolerant to different cultures and to adapt easily.